Okay, hey guys, Anime West Reacts here. Going to be doing a reaction to Owari no Seraph, chapter 102, titled He's Calling for Me. So we got cover page is you bursting out of a Shiramaru from the last chapter. So yeah, you comes bursting out of him, saying, "I'm here to save you, Mika." Mika's crying. You says, "What did you just do to him?" And then Ashera yells, "Don't let him touch the king." So Kisekio and Gekuen flinch. And yeah, immediately they grab Mika and dart backwards pretty much. And he says, "Huh?" Yu says, "Wait." And Ashera's like, "You aren't going anywhere, you." And he's like, "You, get off of me, Ashera Maru." And he pushes him down and says, "Hey, what's wrong with you? I thought you were my family." And Ashera Maru says, "There are reasons. Reasons, explain them. You have 1 second." 1 second, that isn't enough. And then it says, "Mika was calling for help. He called for me. Then Yu says, you're the enemy." And the sheriff says, "No." Yu covers his mouth. Says, and then the sheriff says, "Damn it, I don't have another choice. I have to possess you, even if I have to force it." And then the sheriff says, "I'm going to make your desires go berserk." And then you see his whip, the thing coming over. And then sheriff yells, "Tell me your greatest desires. Tell me what it is that you fear most." Yu opens his mouth like he's gonna say something, and then the sheriff yells, "Tell me and I'll make it run wild. What do you fear? What do you desire more than anything? I'll find the most painful corner of your heart and drag it out into the open." And then he's just muttering, and then he's like, Ashira is yelling, "I can't hear you. Shout it, and let me drive it berserk." And he says, "My greatest desire is to save Mika." And Shira's like, "That's a lie. You don't really want that more than anything else." Yu once again says, "I want to save Mika." And then Shira's like, "Quit lying. I just told you to quit lying. I want to know why you did, why the fixation on Mika. What is it you really want to or want that drives you to that fixation?" Then you just keeps repeating, "Save Mika, save Mika." And then yeah, he's like, what are you Shara's like, "What are you scared of?" And then he just keeps saying, "I'm going to save Mika," over and over. Then you see this ring appear around him. And then Shara's like, "What?" And then yeah, the the Seraphs are here now. There's 3 trumpets this time. And then Cher's shocked. And yeah, you saying, "I'm going to say Mika, I'm going to say Mika, so get out of my way. I'm going to say Mika and you can't stop me." And then he's like, "There, you heard my greatest desire, now give me power, demon." And then Cher's like, "You're kidding me. He's forcing me to turn into my cursed gear form." So yeah, he turns me Ashera back into a sword. Sekio and Gekuen, I guess, notice. Because, yeah, they say Ashera's presence vanished. Was he taken out? Then Gekuen says, "I sense intense power. Think we have a chance of taking it." And then Mika, I think, says, "This is kind of amazing. How many centuries has it been since something this..." Or I guess it's Gekuen who's saying this, actually. "How many centuries has it been since something this unexpected happened? Or do you think this is all part of the Master Shikamaru's plan? And we were just excised from it. Been excised from it." Then yeah, he says, or Sekio says, "How do you expect me to know?" And then Gekuen says, If on the off chance this was something even Master Shikamaru couldn't predict, or couldn't foresee." Then we go into what looks like a flashback of Shikamaru telling them stuff. Says, "Let me confirm one last time. All of you are my chosen apostles. I chose you to help me save the world from the catastrophe that looms in the future." So yeah, there's Ashera, Kisekio, Gekuen, and 2 we don't know. Well, Byakumaru, because you can see the lion or tiger head. So yeah. Then Shikamaru says, "You may opt out of this if you wish. After all, You will gain no glory for this. There will be no reward. Are you still determined to see this through? And they say, yes, sir. And Gekuin says, this is something he didn't foresee, then this is where we show our stuff. We can't afford to fail. And Kisekio says, of course not. I'll leave the king to you. How long will it take for you to crush his heart and take him in? And then he says, I've not the skill that Ashura has in matters of the heart. And then Gekuin says, well, find that skill and fast. I'll have his heart crushed in 10 minutes. Okay, I'll buy you 10 minutes then. Then he's like, I can feel the power inside. Right now, my desires have gone completely berserk. Man, it feels so good living purely for desire. And let my heart shout that desire loud. I'm saving Mika. And then there's like this giant, it looks like a bolt of lightning. And then Gekuin says, okay, 10 minutes. I'll use every scrap of my strength to buy that time. And yeah, then he immediately just appears behind him, slashes his arm, seems to cut his arm off. Gekuin says, 1,000 arrows of light. And then and Kisekio comes in and tries to does bash you in the head with his that. And he's like, middling brat. And Gekuin's like, I told you focus on the king. You aren't going to last 10 minutes. So yeah. He says, 2 enemies at once. Can I manage them? Yeah, I can. I'll kill them all. It says, 1 thread, 1 glint. And it says, thread, go, and then you dodges. And it's like, yikes, that one's dangerous because you see all the buildings around them go flying. The tops of them pretty much go flying. And Gekuin says, how did that not hit him? And then Kisekio says, coffins of chaos. The coffins come falling down. He's dodging them. He says, I know these coffins, and that other one is named Gekuin, isn't that? 1 thread, 1 glint. I can dodge this, he says. And then another coffin beside him. And I was like, got him. And then he says, huh. And then, yeah. And you see, the sword disappears, it looks like. And then Gekuin starts to say, 1,000 arrows of, and then Yu says too slow, and he gets cut down. And Gekuin looks like he gets cut down, because you see, body get, chopped in half, it looks like. Yeah. And he coughs up blood. Gekuin tells Kisekio to run, warn Raimeki and Byakamaru. And then, yeah, he just appears in front of him, says, I know these coffins, you're going nowhere, demon. Then he yells, damn you, and then he gets cut in half. And he yells, Kisekio starts saying, no, wait, we can't, failure's not an option, power, need to draw more power from my human. And then Yu yells, Kimazuki, can you hear me? It's me, Kisekio, and Gekuin, they're both our enemies. And then, yeah, Kimazuki says, Yoichi, and he says, what is it? And he says, apparently our demons are collaborating with the Sharimaru. That. Then he's like, huh, wait. And then, yeah. Then, Mahiru says, she's like, aha, so that's how it is, huh? I thought it was my idea to have nothing but black demons here, but even that was all part of his plan from the start. And she says, hey, Shinoa, and then she says, I still have a hold on Shikama Doji. He's starting to wake, but I'll force him back into slumber. Then Mahir says, good. They said, Yoichi, Yu's fighting our demons. We have to stop feeding them power now. And said, oh, gotcha. And then Yoichi goes into his world. He's like, hey, Gekuin, this wasn't part of our deal. How could you hurt my family? He's like, really, you take us humans way too lightly. See, when someone hurts our family, we suddenly have infinite desire, infinite greed. And then, yeah, he tries to say, Yoichi, listen, we got reasons. Yoichi's like, I don't care. My trust in you is shattered. You dare hurt my family. That is the unalterable truth. If you had your reasons, you should have explained them to me from before doing anything. And then he says, wait, our cause. And Yoichi's just like not hearing any of it. Says, really, Gekuen, are you that stupid? I don't care. I'm sick of people and their great causes. We have no cause. We're family and that's all we need. The same goes for all humans. You should know that. You're the demon who's eaten all my desires after all. You're done. I'll hear your reasons and more later, but you'll get not one more drop of desire from me. And then he's like, damn it. And then, yeah. He says, my desires, they're going out of control. It hurts. I want to say Mika so badly. Feels like my chest will burst. And then he says, Mika, I'm here. You called me, right? He says, Mika, Mika. And then, yeah, just unresponsive. And then he says, it's okay, Mika, no matter what happens, no matter what comes, the world could end tomorrow, but everything will be fine. I promise that I'll save you. And that's chapter. So yeah, pretty good chapter. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you do, make sure to leave a like, comment on it, subscribe for more anime reaction reviews and manga reviews. Check the links down below to my Twitter, Twitch, and Discord, all that stuff. And yeah, I'll see y'all next time. So yeah, later.